as we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Kai Universe 13 manga chapter special, with Broly finally having to be shown calming down. Goku then went along to further tell him, "I had to bring you here because you were going to die if I didn't. So your friends aren't here with us right now." And as Whis begins to approach Broly, he then went along to tell him, "However, just because they aren't here with us now, doesn't mean they won't be later on. Merno surely is keeping your friends alive somewhere where only he knows where to find them." As Whis then continues, and the only way to know is to defeat him for good, even if it means doing anything at any cost to make sure that you are able to see them again. There is no doubt in my mind that he is keeping them alive, only to use them against you in battle. It's what he uses to get into his opponent's mind prior, as only then a voice begins to cry out, "Unless you are strong enough to resist his childish games, that is." And as Broly quickly turns his head, he is only then met by the Grand Priest, as the Grand Priest went along to comment, "A new visitor I see, the one who goes by the name Broly. Welcome." Which is very pivotal at this current point in time, because the Grand Priest was used to train Vegeta prior in the Merno story, and now with the Grand Priest being here, one can only imagine as to what he wants, as the priest went along to comment, "So I've noticed Merno's alive, and seems to have taken a liking to our new visitor here. It surprises me to see how far Merno is willing to go to get what he wants out of this, but he's also revealed his greatest weaknesses along with his greatest strengths." As he then turns towards Whis, he went along to ask him, "Say Whis, are you in any need of Goku and Broly by any chance? There's something I would like for them to do." And with Whis having to reply, he then went along to comment, "Broly and Goku? No, not at the moment. I was hoping to create a plan to fully be able to destroy Merno once and for all, but if you are in need of the Saiyans, then by all means they are free." And as the Grand Priest then turns towards Goku and Broly, he then went along to comment, "Wonderful! It would only be for the better. Now let's start with you, Broly. I would like to see your power at its absolute highest. To do this, I would require you to fight someone right here, right now for that to happen. A training session to explore your fullest and untapped power. And to do that, you must fight someone equal to or stronger in order for you to grow." And with Goku beginning then to sweat because he seems a little nervous here, the Grand Priest is implying that in order for Broly to grow, he has to fight someone equal to or stronger than him in order for his untapped power to finally be executed. And with the Grand Priest then looking at Goku, he then went along to comment, "And this is where you come in, Goku. I'd like for you and Broly to train one another. If you wish to defeat Merno, then you both must be well prepared to handle him at his best. I want you to learn from Broly and for Broly to learn from you." As he only then continues, "This also means for you two to fight at your highest and best. You two make for a great pair, and thus I would want you two to show me and each other what you can do. I will be timing you both in order to keep things even as you battle. This training session will be under my watch." And as the Grand Priest then turns towards Vegeta, he only then went along to tell him, "And as for you, Vegeta, I have something very special planned for you. As you may remember, we never really finished our training session either." And with the priest then acknowledging everyone, he then went along to tell them all, "For this to work and for Merno to be destroyed, you all must be on the same page, stronger than you ever were and more focused than ever before." As he then went along to also tell Whis, "And for you, Whis, you will also be put to use very soon." And with Goku turning towards Broly and looking a little nervous, he then went along to tell him, "Well, I was looking forward to fighting you again someday, but I wasn't expecting for it to be this soon. Let's do our best out there, okay? Don't hold back either, because I've gotten much stronger since the days we first fought." And with Broly then turning and looking down towards Goku, he then went along to tell him, "I won't hold back, Kakarot." So I love this overall idea that the Grand Priest wants to put everyone to use. He wants to see what Broly and Goku can do while they train. He still has plans for Vegeta. He wants to do something with Whis. So the Grand Priest knows that they need all the help they can get, especially after seeing what Merno is capable of in creating portals that can manifest matter, that can manifest energy, and ultimately bend to the will of Merno along with creating clones. So the Grand Priest really wants to strategize in allowing the Saiyans to get stronger, as he only then spawns an hourglass. He then went along to continue, you have 1 hour to do the best you can. Learn from one another and fight to your heart's content. Remember the pain Merno had caused to fuel your passion in this battle. And with both Broly and Goku stepping away, Goku then went along to tell Broly, outside of Jiren from Universe 11, you were by far the strongest person I've ever battled in my entire life. You pushed me and Vegeta into a corner with no way out, and I couldn't thank you enough for opening my eyes. Since then, I've grown more powerful than you can imagine, so I'm ready to settle the score between us, Broly. I've been waiting for this moment since I met you. And as the Grand Priest slowly begins to turn the hourglass, he then went along to tell them, fighters, get ready. And as Goku and Broly get into fighting position, the Grand Priest then went along to confirm, now begin. And Goku jumps straight into Super Saiyan Blue by having to cry out, this is it, Broly! Because Goku knows that he has to go all out given Broly's immense power, and with Broly then jumping straight into his full-powered Super Saiyan form, he then went along to cry out, Kakarot! And with Whis, Vegeta, and the Grand Priest just standing idly by and watching, the Grand Priest went along to comment, this should be interesting to see. I hope you're ready for your training later as well, Vegeta, further confirming the idea that we are going to see some type of training go down between Vegeta and the Grand Priest again, and with Broly rushing towards Goku's direction, Goku went along to say to himself, whoa, his battle power is far greater than it was before. If I'm not careful, this could be trouble, and Broly wastes little time by striking Goku as Goku defends himself, and as Goku's body is shown breaking the ground beneath him and having to be pushed back, Goku then went along to comment, what insane power, and the second Broly tries to strike again, what Goku ends up doing is quickly moving out of the way because he knows that he can't afford to be touched by Broly, let alone be hit by one of his attacks, because what Goku ends up doing is hitting Broly in the stomach as Goku went along to tell him, I'm not the same person you fought on Earth, Broly. And as Broly tries to punch Goku, Goku quickly counters again by stepping out of the way, and as he does so, Goku follows by then punching Broly directly in the face. But with Broly having to take the hit head on, what he ends up doing is retaliating by uppercutting Goku in the face, and as Goku is sent flying up in the sky, before Goku can actually end up going anywhere, Broly latches onto his leg and does to Goku what he did in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and that's repeatedly slam Goku's body on the ground over and over and over again. And with Broly continuously slamming Goku's body, Goku immediately knew what to do, because as he's on the ground, he quickly ends up using instant transmission and commenting, not this time. As he gets above Broly, he then charges up for a massive Kamehameha. As Broly looks up, Goku then went along to comment, let's just see you endure this one. And with Goku firing this Kamehameha down at Broly, Broly's initial reaction is to just hold his ground in defending himself, and that's exactly what happened, because he took the Kamehameha head on, there is a massive explosion out in the distance, and with Goku having to slowly put his arms down, he only then went along to ask out of curiosity, did that kill him? He took that attack head on. Either he's bluffing, or he's actually out cold, but through the dust and through the smoke, what Broly ends up doing is quickly emerging right through and meeting Goku right in the ribcage, and with Goku stumbling back, Broly went along to cry out, payback, as he then ends up firing a massive energy blast directly in Goku's direction, but what Goku ends up doing is completely countering this attack by further negating it and opening up a portal very similar to what Merno did to Vegeta back when he first fought him on Earth. And as this attack goes right through, Goku is very smart in using this because he knows that he could ultimately reverse the effects of this attack and send it right back at Broly, and that's exactly what ends up happening, because behind Broly, without him even realizing, the attack ends up going right through and colliding with Broly's back, as Goku went along to comment, I believe this belongs to you, Broly, and with the attack swallowing Broly whole, Broly is still standing as Goku begins to question this and commenting, damn it, he's still standing, and as the two lock on in a test of struggle, we then observe how both Broly and Goku seem to be having a difficult time in holding one another at bay, with Goku having to cry out, "I won't lose!" As one is trying to push the other back with Whis and Vegeta looking on, Vegeta went along to comment, "I can't believe how strong they are. When Broly came and fought us on Earth, we were barely able to hang in the battle as Super Saiyan Blues, and now Kakarot is fighting him with ease in blue." As Whis went along to respond, "As impressive as they are both holding so much back. I fear that Merno is up to something, so we don't have much time. I sense something unsettling. What could he be up to?" As the manga chapter special then comes to a close.